Welcome, y'all. So doing a little Road Atlanta this week, Star Mazda. And doing this tonight versus later in the week because I'm already running times about as well as I did with the Formula Renault, and I think the speed should be about the same. So I also did not get to practice as much with the skips as I wanted to. Mostly because, well, I didn't have a lot of time to practice yesterday. And today, I got totally screwed by iRacing. Well, not really iRacing's fault, except they could have made it handle it better to actually tell you what was wrong. What actually happened was that my virtual audio cables that I use for splitting up the audio to go to various places to get better recording screwed up somehow. And iRacing, instead of actually saying something like that it was unhappy with the sound device, was just like, no, when you go into practice, I'm just going to like say channel, closing channel. And that's just it. Just closing channel. Screw you. Bye-bye. And I didn't find squat from anybody about anything online. Which makes some sense because this is not a very common problem, more than likely. But it took me completely moving off my config directory and then slowly merging the config file changes back in to figure out what was wrong. Which I can tell you was not fun. Especially considering how long it took, which is where all the time went for practice today. So, the decision was made to just go ahead and do this. So my optimals had me running about a mid 120. So ninth out of like 10 people. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you on the grid. Alright, so hopefully this will go a bit better than the last couple have. Well, than the Formula Renault races did. But it's Monday, so this should go pretty well. Not sure what's up with Mondays being so calm and quiet. I guess people just haven't really gotten the comfort, and so they don't have the aggression going yet on the track. And fuck, I forgot to get gas.
Well, good luck, everyone.
So I'm at 15 laps exactly. Like to guess how many laps this is?
Bye.
And we're at 14.8 already.
God damn.
So I guess the game plan is going to be to run like hell and then once we're pretty sure we have a position settled out, fuel save. So that was fun. Speaking of audio cables, what I'd really like to one day have set up is to where I can have everything's audio on a different track, which would be nice. And I know I can get close, but I just don't think I can quite get there with the with some of the different solutions I know of. The setup I'm using is the one that Will Sutton posted in the same post as his demo lap. And like he said, he has a lot more downforce on this. Like, it takes effort to fuck up with this setup. I mean, I don't even have to try it through turn 5 there. It's just like, whatever, bloop. At least compared to the Formula Renault, which... has like twice they're screwed up. I have yet to screw that turn up in both times. They were all both to going too fast. Still frustrating because I had yet to do that. So much for being able to fuel save. Maybe what I need to do is just pull a draft and kind of run that for a little while. It's almost a bit too much of draft for fuel saving there. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but weather is track temp's 101 right now. So, better than default, but not by a ridiculous amount, so we should be able to push a bit here and there. But not like we've done every other time we went around that corner. Because we were hoping for magnets. Balls. That was stupid. So aside from going slower, I'm not exactly sure how you do fuel saving. Like, I'm not sure about when you hope, if it's just less gas, or if you're like where the ideal gears are. Since I would think just bogging down the engine is not going to help you save gas. There we go. That was better. I just see a lot of people disconnecting. $10.8. Yeah. Also, stupid me was like, I would figure this would be the same number of laps that the Formula Renault race would be, which is 22. And then I checked right before the race and nope, 15. Considering we're running comparable times, I'm not sure why such a difference. Damn it. There's really no reason to even get up on that curb. And then I couldn't get off of it. And so I was trying to turn my amount of fuel usage down at the end of practice and set it, and then the practice ended, so I didn't really get a chance to check it. Thought it was 15. I was like, oh, okay. I know I have to add a gallon, and that should be good. Well, not when you forget to do that. That doesn't help. Well, I thought I was going to spin there. Just kind of jerked it on the turn in. A little too much speed. Still having flashbacks to the Formula Renault on that turn. So I'm being real gentle with it and being a little coward.
Good back there, Flash.
See, it's funny, like I can hit that curb and it's not instant death. Like we saw so many people just get wiped out after they touch that curb. And it happened to us a lot during practice. I really don't feel like I'm going to catch these guys, so I need to start really, really saving fuel. A little too much saving there by not turning. So I'm going to try to just give it this much throttle and see how much we can do here. Unfortunately, we're going to have the leaders breathing down our necks here soon.
shit, didn't change down.
Okay, now it says 6 laps left. We're over 6 laps. So while we'll be close at the end, we just need that one last lap. And we can go pretty slow.
Gotta hold the line.
So we'll probably hold back a little bit just to make darn sure that we're going to make it. And unfortunately, we really need to kick it in gear so we don't get lapped. I don't mind going slow as shit on the last lap. But in the meantime,
I think my car's down as well.
or maybe at least once we get to the closer to the end and we know we're not going to get lapped.
Alright. Coming down.
Oh, I know another great way to save fuel. Carry more speed through the turns, so you don't have to accelerate as much. Eh,
Jesus, that was close.
if only we had a way of doing that.
Did you see that? The landmine there.
I'm going to assume they're talking about near the end,
That was a great battle we had. That's a shame.
because there's somewhere that's a, Will was talking about it on the forums, that they're somewhere near the end of it, like after the uphill or near the uphill, that gets pretty ugly. Now, first and second are battling, so that'll make this a lot easier. Okay, we have 3 laps left, and we have 3.2 gallons of fuel left. Or 3... According to iRacing, 3.1 gallons of fuel left. Now 3. I'd really appreciate it if you'd let me catch you so I can draft you for a bit.
Ron, you gotta be kidding me. Don't even think about it.
So 2.5. So yeah, we're going to be on fumes at the finish.
You're welcome.
Be like that one race in Formula Renault where I almost ran over the leader because he ran out of gas. And that surprised the shit out of me. Maybe for someone else. Well, we would have probably been in 6th had we not had to do some fuel saving, because that person screwed up twice, and we could have not had to hold back so much. We should be able to beat the leader to the finish without a problem now. Seventh isn't bad.
Give me that one, Richard. Good right. You go up? You go up, too.
And one more just because fuck me.
A bit of a lockout. That was great fun. Could have been a Jason. That was awesome with the 3 of us. Yeah, it was. I'm up there, have a look.
Sorry about that. The water went down the wrong pipe.
Man, you guys were flying at the front. That was a ridiculous
There it is.
pace.
0.2 laps until empty.
Last night, it was fantastic.
So that was a pretty good race. Would have been a lot better had I actually put enough fuel in the car, but that aside, I think we did pretty well. I mean, had we able to been continuing to run faster laps, we probably would have gotten better than a 120.8. I don't know if it had been faster than anybody else up there, but it was what it was. So, still, pretty good, nice, clean race. Gained some iRating and some safety rating, so can't be too upset with that. Pretty decent strength of field, too. I'll definitely probably run this again later this week. But next up will be Skip. I have a lot of work to do on that. Well, good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.